Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we're doing a monthly reading for April 2024 for the sign of Capricorn. So if you are a Capricorn sun, moon, rising, or any other placement that you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Not all messages will resonate with everyone. Don't try to force something to fit if it's not matching your situation and your energy. Take what resonates, leave what does not. This is a timeless reading as well. So whenever you're seeing it, it's the right time for you to be receiving these messages. Even if this is sometime after April has already passed, that's just an indicator that now is a better time for you to be receiving this information. Okay. Okay, we've got the Lovers at the bottom. All right, so you are in the process of manifesting something big in your life, Capricorn. The actions that you're taking, the actions that you're needing to take are moving you to a higher timeline, to a more aligned path. Like at the beginning of the month, you are in a space of maybe experiencing some worry, some doubt about where you're at and where you're headed. And this is because of some underlying fears that you're still like holding on to in your consciousness. You may not even be like fully aware of when these fears, when these worries take hold of you, or how much of an impact that they're having on your perspective. What you're being asked to take a look at here is that these fears, these anxieties that are sort of underlying you stepping into something new, this is coming from like a subconscious need to protect yourself. What I'm really sensing here is that what you're moving toward in your life is something that feels so big and important. Like you're creating the reality that you truly want to live in. And so there's this underlying fear that something might go wrong, that you might be disappointed or let down or like fail in some way, be abandoned. Like what's coming through, there's like a worry of not being good enough, because this with the cards that have come out in this like base energy, this feels very much related to a lifelong partnership, in a romantic sense. That there's this underlying fear of not being good enough for the person that you desire, of like being like if you commit to this and like move toward this, there's a fear that it may come to an end, that it may not stand the test of time. But the important thing to remember here with those sorts of underlying fears, and that's something that it's not uncommon. A lot of people deal with that and share those same type of worries. But what Spirit wants you to remember is that if you put your effort and energy into a relationship that you feel is right for you, and something about it on either side doesn't work out in the future, or that there's a period of separation and coming back together, that whatever occurs for an important reason. Either there was some sort of lesson for you to learn, that something wasn't as aligned as it seemed, or that there's something else about the energy that needs to work out, and that regardless, it's an important step to getting to where you truly need to be, even if it's not here. But that doesn't feel like what the case actually is with this instance, this circumstance. That's mostly a fear-based protective mechanism of your ego, because we have the strength here with like sun energy. Like, getting over the fears of the ego is what the challenge is. On feeling safe and secure about what it is that you feel in your heart, in your mind, with regards to this connection. So what you're being asked to do is to recognize that you have these concerns, to not like try to push that away and ignore it, to integrate and incorporate that into your experience. Like, yeah, when we do big things that mean a lot, it can make us very nervous, very anxious, because there's a lot at stake. And this is a situation for you where it feels like there's a lot at stake, with regards to your future trajectory. What you're called to do here, though, is to be strong, to acknowledge the presence of those fears, the presence of those worries, but to not let that be your focus, to center yourself and let yourself be okay. I heard, let yourself be comfortable with the fact that someone really can love you this much. So since that message came through, I'm feeling the stronger element of the experience of feeling not good enough, which Capricorn is an energy that's very ambitious, that has very high standards for itself. So I expect that in depending on what your placement is with Capricorn, that you have a tendency to be a little hard on yourself in some cases, and that you may feel that being just you and being your authentic self, even the it's like that being your most optimal self is what's necessary to like hold this person. But what you have to remember is that someone who is your divine partner, someone who is in this type of like spiritually guided connection, like it's meant to bring out the best in you, the most optimal qualities, and that someone in this sort of relationship to you, they're going to accept you where you're at and accept your pace of growth and experience. Basically, they're going to be willing to work with you and stick with you, not just for the best parts of you, but for the parts of you that still need work. And so it feels like there's not so much of a danger of you not being good enough. It feels more like you have to make sure that you're not like setting yourself up for failure by self-sabotaging, by not believing in the power of this connection. Meditating will be very helpful for you in this respect, to help quiet the fears in your mind, to help quiet any of the doubts that you hold within yourself. Because like it feels like this person doesn't hold the same doubts or concerns that you do, at least like not in this way. They may be mirroring you. They may have these doubts about themselves, like be feeling the same way that you do in some respects, but they don't doubt you. They don't doubt this connection. So you're being asked to like to do it scared, but to do it, to offer yourself, to be vulnerable, to be in this emotional space with this person, to fully make the effort and give yourself to it, rather than holding parts of yourself back, like out of fear, or like not putting yourself fully 100% into it. Because this is a powerful new beginning for you. Like, you and this person can create something that was interesting. It's like to create something new, to like but I don't mean like new in the sense of like between you. It's it's bigger than that. Like the two of you have some sort of like higher calling, higher mission, but it involves, like, it requires the two of you like trusting in this connection, trusting in what you feel, trusting in what you know. Okay, that's the big message. Trusting in what you know. Because you know that this is that person. You know that this is this type of connection. But there's some experience that you've had in the past that you're thinking of that lets those doubts and fears creep in, and that causes you to question what you already know because of what you don't know. And it's like you don't know exactly how the future is going to play out. You don't know exactly how things will look, how things will go. But what you do know is that you're meant to go with this person. So it's important for you to trust in and like anchor yourself into what you know, and don't worry about what you don't know right now. Like, you don't know that this will be a repeat of the past. You know that there's something very important here going on in this connection that draws you to it, that's pressing you to trust. It's almost like an energy of taking a leap of faith where this connection is concerned. To let yourself be vulnerable to like to expose yourself to the possibility of getting hurt again, because that feels like what happened in the past. I don't know if like with this person or with another connection, that sort of made you wary of love. But you know that there's something here to explore, and you have to explore it without like reservation, without hesitation, to allow yourself the opportunity to expose yourself, to make yourself vulnerable, so that you can be shown that things can be different. It's like there's this energy of like the universe showing you that this kind of love is real and can truly exist, but you have to believe in it and sort of like get out of your own way mentally in order to fully experience it. Yeah, so this is a new beginning. Like they're very powerful emotions in this connection. Like unlike anything that you've ever experienced anywhere else, this person brings a deep peace to your soul that no one else ever has. And that's part of where these fears are coming up for you, because it doesn't feel real. But the only reason it doesn't feel real, or like it could just be something that it feels like in your mind you're like afraid that it's being like blown out of proportion, but it's because you don't have any sort of baseline, any sort of standard to compare this to from your life. Because in the past, your feelings about people were not as powerful, and you've been disappointed, you've been hurt a lot, you've been like betrayed and used, like taken advantage of. But so like you're in, like this person inspires you to like do more and give more to them than you have to people in the past who like treated you poorly or like didn't appreciate you fully. So like the idea of like wanting to give even more, and you know, considering that you have more to lose, that's sort of a part of this like fear complex that's making you doubt or like worry about the long-term outcome of this connection. But like the power of these feelings is real. Like this, like setting off on this journey, this relationship journey, this is what's going to bring you happiness in partnership. This is going to be a successful partnership. This is someone that you can truly rely on and depend on to be like kind and generous and real in a way that you haven't experienced before. So it's like your mind doesn't have anything to compare this to, and so you realize that like the risk feels greater. But like what Spirit is saying is that it's not actually greater, because like this is exactly where you're supposed to be. Like you're not going to lose it unless you like talk yourself out of it. Like this is someone that wants to stick things out, to feel just as secure in this relationship as you want to. There's an abundance of feeling and happiness for you both. Like that's what you've wanted to create for yourself. That's what you have the opportunity to create for yourself here and to be a part of. It's just this mental process that's stemming from your past experiences is what's getting in the way of you fully embracing this connection. Let's look at the 9 of Swords and 7 of Wands. Seven of Cups. Yeah, like you feel like this person, yeah, competition. Yeah, you feel like this person has so many options, like that they're so wonderful and that they could have anyone that they want. And you feel like there are a lot of people who want them. That's part of this like fear of not being good enough. Like you worry that they may find out, or like may find someone better and like leave you behind. But like Spirit is saying like you have to have the courage to like make the effort to like, it's like you have to expose yourself to that possibility that could happen. But like the Lovers, like this is your person. This person doesn't see things that way. This person may have other options, other people that like desire them or have some sort of interest in competing for their attention, but like they choose you. Like there's something about like they feel this powerful emotional connection as well. They don't see any of these other options that may be surrounding them as options. Like there's something about these other people that don't compare to you. And so there's a need for you to be open to seeing this perspective as well, to not just like look at the infinite possibilities for losing this person, and to instead like focus your mindset to become aware of why this person is choosing you, why this person sees you as the only option among this sea of people. Like this connection is your truth, is your like destiny. Like this is a card of like victory too. Like you win. Like any sort of competition or array of options that you feel like are there, it doesn't matter because you win. There's also a message here about perhaps like needing to communicate these worries, these fears like to this person, because like this being your person, like this, like they're going to understand, and they're going to be able to know how to reassure you, to help you feel less worried, to like support you in trusting what you know, what you feel in this connection. And like they're the perfect person to do that because they feel it too. And maybe you don't know how strongly they feel that. Like it does feel like there needs to be a conversation that the two of you have specifically about this, about just how different this connection is for both of you. And about how you both choose it despite fear, because the love that you feel here is greater. It outweighs the power of any sort of worries that you have. Like, this is someone that you're meant to collaborate with. Like, there's a solid foundation with this person that you have not had anywhere else. And that's not just true for you, it's true for them too. And it's like you may want this person so badly and like fear that you're going to lose them, to like not be able to have them in some way. They feel the same way. You may not see yourself as having any other options because you look at this person and see like that no one else compares to them. Like, you need to know and understand that like they feel that way too. Like, so, this is very much a mirroring sort of energy. They also feel that you could have whoever you want, and like fear there being competition, fear like not being good enough as their like as they come as their authentic self. But like, they want you just as much because they haven't had this solid of a foundation of like this powerful feelings in this way with anyone else either. Like, it feels like going all in this feels just as risky to them, but they recognize that it's like there's no other option. Like, you have to take the risk, or what feels like a risk. Because like what else would you do? Like, nothing else compares to this. Like, you wouldn't throw something you wouldn't throw a connection away with this level of magnitude just like on the chance that it doesn't work out, like because you're afraid of getting hurt. It's like it would hurt even more to have like kept your distance and like from this in order to protect yourself, to not give yourself fully to the thing that is most meaningful to you. Yeah, like it will hurt more to hold yourself back from the thing that you want the most than it would to lose it, because if you lose it, it's not really meant for you. But this is, and it's important for you to accept that and give yourself to it in order to be shown. And that's what will happen. Like, the universe will show you like the proof in what you're feeling, but you have to trust it first. Yeah, this like you feel like things are imbalanced in some way. You feel like you feel like things aren't reciprocal, but this is just your mental worry. Like, you worry that this isn't something that you're going to be able to accomplish, to achieve. It's almost like you feel that you like this person more than they like you. You feel like you want this poor person more than they could want you. But you're failing to see that what's happening on your side is like happening on their side too. Like, they want you just as much. And they also are struggling with some of the same fears that like you might be enticed away by someone else who like has more to offer you than they do. But like what's happening here is that other people don't have more to offer the two of you. This is a scenario of like a perfect match. That like some of I'm getting a specific message that like some of the things that you may see as flaws in yourself, they don't feel that way to this person. They feel like just the right flavor of realness, of like genuine humanity. And that's what this person needs and is looking for. Like they want you for exactly who you are, in the same way that's why you want them. And like maybe in the past, people didn't really want you for who you are. They wanted you for the comfort, the security, the material resources that you might have. They wanted you for like the pleasure that you give them or like bring to their life, but they didn't want all of you in the way that this person does. And with the mirroring, like you feel the same way. You don't want this person for what they can give you. You want them for who they are. And that's not to say that, you know, that you don't get things from them and like take things from them, but it's not like that. It's you give it back as well. Like this is very reciprocal, even though it's very like balanced and fair, even though you may have a little bit of trouble seeing that and coming to terms with that truth because of worrying about sort of just having a similar experience to what you've experienced in the past, because that's what the ego knows. That's what the mind knows, is what it's already been through. And this is a situation that you've never encountered a relationship like this before. So you have nothing to compare it to. So your mind's sort of like standard that it's working with, it doesn't compare. Like it doesn't make sense. It's not, your mind isn't making accurate judgments about what to be afraid of here, because it doesn't it doesn't like truly know how to handle this situation. That's why you're really being asked not to lead with your mind, not to lead with those thoughts, but to lead with your heart and lean into what you're feeling and what that communicates to your mind rather than what you know. Yeah, and this is part of the shadow. There may also be some addictions, like some of the darker parts of yourself that are causing you to feel like you're not going to be able to live up to this. But like that's what I'm saying about this person accepting and like wanting all of the parts of you that the shadows that are within you are it's something that it's like these are the shadows that this person knows how to accept and deal with, because like they have the same shadows. It's like whereas the two of you like couldn't accept the shadows of like other people, you can do it with one another's, because it's like your shadows mirror one another as well. So yeah, it's like this mental conflict that you have within yourself, where maybe like you were betrayed in the past, like that's what's causing you to hold back, to attach your thoughts to things that you need not worry about in this connection. But like convincing yourself of that, like, or not even convincing yourself, but allowing yourself to recognize that like these are just thoughts I'm having based on like other people, other versions of ourselves, other past situations. And to let yourself embrace the difference that you experience here with this person, because this is the dream, to be able to be with someone who is a different person, a different like embodied version of yourself. Like it's like the ways of things being so different because it's another person, but like the things that you share internally are what's so important. Like that mirroring imagery. I don't know what word I'm trying to say, but like with the experience with this person, it's like you can look at them, and I saw the wheel for this too. It flipped back over, so I didn't take it, but like your mindset is changing. Like the tables are turning. Like this is different. Like you look at this person, like you can stand in front of this person and they look different than you. Like it's very clear to you, this isn't me, this is a different person. But like if you closed your eyes and just like feel the energy, feel the feelings, it's giving me this message that if you did that for long enough, that those differences would dissolve. And it's like you would be looking in the mirror, that like at the core of it, like underneath your individual traumas and underneath your individual external experiences in this life, that it's like internally you're so much the same kind of person. That's just it appears so different because you've been living the same sort of life differently. I don't know. It's such an interesting message. But yeah, okay. Yeah, when you allow this relationship to work for you and you put the work into it, like fully, like be in it, accept it, let it accept you. More importantly, like let it accept you, like let this person show you that they feel the same way that you do. Then like you're getting that ideal experience, like like what you wanted to manifest. It's like you're in this energy of wanting to protect yourself, to make sure that you're not getting yourself into something that's going to hurt you. But this is your ideal scenario with this person in all aspects of life. And you're being asked to surrender to it, because this is what actually allows you the space and place to like step into this role of being your best self. Like this person brings out the best in you, and they do, like you do the same for them as well. Like this, allowing yourself to surrender to this experience, to this connection. Like I said, be vulnerable to it. Open yourself up to the possibility of getting hurt. Like it's not going to go that way. You're going to come out on top here. Like you're going to be happy and successful in this connection and in the rest of your life, because you're letting this connection fully in. Like this is the long-term reward that you've been seeking, that you've been looking for, that you've been wanting to come into contact with. Like you've literally been manifesting it. And it's like, here it is. And there's still a part of you that doesn't trust it. And you're being shown to trust it. Like this is your people. This is your community, and like this person is your community, and like something about like the two of you together like can like build a like-minded sort of community like around the two of you in some way. Like I was picking up on that at the beginning, that something about this new beginning between the two of you, like it's not just about the two of you, that it's like a greater new beginning, and that has something to do with this community. Like the example that the two of you set for like other people, the way, the power of your influence in this connection, like impacts the collective. It's like this is an example of love, like a standard for love, and it's like all your past relationships, they've been it's like they don't even hold a candle to this, and that's the experience this person has too. Like, that's what you have to understand. Like, everything that's happening within you is happening within them too. The overthinking, like the activation in the heart chakra, the overwhelming like happiness and brightness and possibility that this person sees in you and this connection. Like, that's what you're feeling, and that's why you're worried. But like, instead of worrying, it's time to like throw caution to the wind and let things be good. Let things grow and be better and better and better. Like, right now, there may be some financial constraints between the two of you, and this like indecision because of like this like worrying about competition. But like, it feels like there's maybe some sort of limitations by like material resources placed on this connection now. But it's like, I don't know, it's like you're both being asked to just not worry about that part of things, and just to like bask in the beauty of this connection. And when you do that, like, this door opens, where like the material world won't be so much of an issue in the future. The two of you will actually be more abundant and more wealthy, probably in a material sense. But it's almost that like even if that doesn't resonate, like this is where you find value, like in your life, in yourself. Like, this this is about a divine partnership, and you worry that you're going to like lose it. But like, when you embrace this fully, things will only get better for you in every aspect of your life, not just relationship. But like you have to accept this gift. Like, this is what you ask the universe for. So don't question the gift you've been given, because like the universe doesn't make mistakes like that. This is what you asked for. Go enjoy it. And over time, it will prove your fears unfounded. Okay. So, if this resonated, give it a like, comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for letting me read for you. I hope this has been helpful in some way. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can see how to do that below. And I will see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.